Hey there, McAllister with Toasty DIY, and today I'm doing a video just kind of like a check-in slash benchmark, and I'm hoping to do a few of these where I take 30 minutes and just try to make something in After Effects. And this is to help me learn how to use the program, and I thought I'd just give my perspective as someone who edits videos in Premiere, trying to learn how to use Adobe After Effects. So the only thing I've made before, you may have noticed in the very beginning of this video, is that little Toasty Bros with kind of the RGB shift, chromatic aberration moving around. That's the only thing I've made in here before because I was testing out. I've done other little tutorials, but I really never have sat down and just done nothing but try to learn, like just throw myself in for a set amount of time. So I set 30 minutes as my timer, and I asked ChatGPT, you probably saw at the beginning, I asked it for a project and it said make a logo reveal. And it pretty much just said throw it in, then apply effects. And I know how keyframing works, so I knew if I saw an effect, I could try to figure out what I can keyframe. So the first thing I did was Zach actually came over and told me where our main logo is so I could actually use that. And then my idea was I was going to make this kind of RGB logo appear, and then hopefully I was going to find out where to go from there. But right now I had this idea that I wanted it to come in, and then I saw there was an effect called fractal. I think fractals are cool. I love that it's like a repeating shape forever. And so I wanted that to be my background. And then I realized what I was going to make instead of a logo reveal was kind of like a transition screen with the fractals in the back. In a project in the far past, I did learn the wiggle expression, which makes things kind of move and slightly jitter around instead of staying absolutely still. You'll see I try to apply it to pretty much everything, and some things work, some things don't. But the one thing I do spend a lot of time on was trying to figure out how the turbulent displace works, and I use it on everything to try to give it that clean little wipe. I did learn from another tutorial how to do this like masking thing where you essentially can make your transition attached to a shape, and therefore when that shape moves, it works as the mask, like a moving mask, which is awesome. So that's something that I have no clue how to do in Premiere. I'm sure it can be done, but it was actually quite easy to do inside of Adobe After Effects. So what I ended up with and kind of finishing on is this weird kind of psychedelic background with the fractal moving, and it slowly comes out. I initially had it going left to right, but then realized I didn't like it. A lot of time was spent after I confirmed the transition would work. It was spent trying to make this Toasty Bros logo kind of wiggle in a fun way that it wouldn't be so boring. And so it was a lot of this part here is me trying to apply displaces to it to make it kind of move with the screen. And then at the very last few minutes, I decided I wanted to try to have like Toasty Bros written on the background. And I'm going to finish that up after the timer ends because I really like the idea of just this kind of like Toasty Bros. If you've watched Super Hot before, that kind of flashing in the background. But it took me forever to find out where the screen dodge and like blend modes were. So after that got done, we have our final product, which is right here. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, ask any questions, or please suggest to me project ideas. I'd love other things to do, to try out. And like I said, this was my first project right here, and this is what I made this time. Thank you all for watching. Peace.